Benrhyn Pencaer, Tregeirilan, Cranged, Carn Segan, Garn Barcud, Garn Ogof, Garn Llys, Garn Gywil, Garn Glotas, Garn Fechan, Llanwnwr, Ceire a Trellys, Tregwynt, Plas y Binc, Gaffen Isgwarn, Pen Bwchdi, Pen Parc, Gaffen Dre, Pen Ffordd, Pen y Groes, a Threfelgarn, Trysinwen, Glandŵr, Belindre.
Prosiect peilot yw map Digi Penfro, sy'n gweithio gyda'r cysyniad o mapio dwfn. Hynny yw ffordd o gynrychioli cyfoethogrwydd llefydd o ran tirlun, hanes, diwylliant a pob math o wybodaeth sy'n gallu cael ei cysylltu gyda lle. Yn ystod y prosiect yma, cynhaliwn ni penwythnos o weithgareddau wedi seilio ar safle arbennig Garn Fawr, ceir oes haearn sy'n sefyll uwchben pwllteri ar Benrhyn Pencaer. Gweithion ni gyda ysgol a grŵp o arbenigwyr eraill oedd â wybodaeth penodol ynglyn â'r lle. Daethon ni at ein gilydd mwyn ateb cwestiwn syml, oedd wedi ysbrydoli gan gerdd enwog Dewi Emrys. Beth yw'r meddyliau sy'n dywed atoch wrth i chi eistedd uwchben pwllteri?
So this bank here of stone, loose stone, was one of the outer walls of... It's a fort, it's a castle of sorts. It's a castle with low walls. A fort, an Iron Age fort. And here, the path we've walked up was actually the way they came to the fort, and this was the door, effectively, to the outer walls.
That's it. Well done, fellow. Okay, this one is hogweed. Okay. And something's been having a right nibble on it, hasn't it? A caterpillar. What have we got?
Ruby, I just got a butterfly.
It doesn't fly. Most beetles fly. So it likes living and breeding on the bed straws. There's quite a lot of different types of bed straws, which is that white flower there.
Gyda datblygiadau technegol digidol, mae yna cyfle arbennig I gwireddu syniadau I wneud gyda mapio dwfn. Hynny oherwydd y ffordd mae'r digidol yn caniatáu I ni osod haenau o wybodaeth mewn un lle.
It's like any of these mapping applications. You can pan over the landscape, you can zoom in and out, you can switch it to its map mode rather than the aerial photo if you prefer. So the idea is that with the deep map, that you put on the map your own impressions of the place. And they might be just your personal impressions, they might be your own experiences, and they might be sort of more factual information.
Tregeiriog, just slightly further south from that map, as the Gleithiau Goch, the red Gleithiau, and that comes from probably the iron in the water from that area that was eventually the gravel quarry.
Daeth pobl a straeon teuluol hefyd, fel Dad Cu, oedd wedi tyfu lan yng nghysgod y goleidi a'r Pencaer, wedi teithio'r byd, ond dod nôl a priodi a ferch oedd yn dysgu yn ysgol lleol, ysgol Henner.
Roedd fy mam gi, Maggie Lewis o Fryn Heulog Man yr Arwain, yn athrawes yn ysgol Henner. Roedd y llyfr llofnodion yn anreg pen-blwydd gan ei brawd Philip. Roedd hyn yn 1914 ar ddechrau'r Ryfel Byd Cyntaf ac mae llawer iawn o'r lluniau a'r cofnodion yn y llyfr yn dyddio'r amser hynny. Priododd Maggie a Thomas Bowen o Benrhyn Pencaer ac fe ymgartrefo nhw yn Llanon ar Bwys Trefin.
But during the war and afterwards, it was used as a source of water for the radar stations at Pantabailey and Garn Fawr and Penstrumbo, and the tanker used to come there and fill up these RAF servicemen, pumping water into the tanker and adding sacks of lime to purify it, whereas we would just go there and drink it.
My name's Thomas Latter, and my parents lived at Pantabailey. My mother, when she was young, she was with her sister one day down towards the cliff, which is a field away, really. bushleri. And they looked over the hedge into the next field and they saw a lion lying down by the hedge, but nobody would believe them. Some days later, their mother was in town and she was asked, "Did you hear about the lion that they captured? It had escaped from a zoo. It was real."
Ar ddiwedd y diwrnod gyda'r ysgol, roedd y plant wedi ysgrifennu gerdd gyda help y prifardd Mae'r Hopwood.
Iog tew. O'n nhw'n dew. Roedd ar llaw. Roedd grig a chafrllys a'r hedyn.
Roedd y gerdd yn sôn am ei enturiaethau wrth dringo i gopa Garn Fawr.
A biwlys, ond beth o ddim yna? Llaw. Ond dim un teigr na llaw. Got it, bobl?
Look at those two little outcrops over there, the one with the OS thing on it, and you can see very pronounced linear features in it. Right? And you can see in some of the underfaces, there are hexagons, pentagons. At the end of the Ordovician period, this ocean started to close as a result of plate tectonics, and as the ocean was closing, the bit of continent of Avalonia was coming closer and closer to North America. You had a chain of mountains formed along here, along this line. All these black rocks got faulted and folded and heated and smashed up. Magma then came from very deep down and came up into this pile of rock and solidified.
The landscape out there, pretty much as it was 2,000 years ago. Bits of woodland in the valleys, lots of fields, lots of farms. All the trees were cleared from this part of the world, 6,000 years ago. It's never regenerated. And because it's always been used, there's no opportunity for it to regenerate because people just farmed it all the time, growing wheat, barley and oats, as you do nowadays. And also they've got animals, they've got sheep and cattle and so forth. So as soon as you've got that, you've got to have fields. You can't, you've got to keep them separate. Once you actually start to clear land, you've got to put your stones somewhere, so you create boundaries pretty quickly.
Bryn Eglwys, Bryn Rifer, Glan Ffinon, Llwynon, North Pole a Llys y Fran, Llys yr Onnen.
Mae'r gerdd nawr yn rhan o'r map Digi Penfro. Map sydd ddim yn rhywbeth statig, ond rhywbeth sy'n bodoli arlein, ac yna i bobl gyfrannu ato, nawr ac yn y dyfodol.
Daearegwr, Gwndwn Gwyn, Llanwndda, Llanfenws, Pwll Crochan, Pwll Ddawnau, Tŷ Llwyd, Pwll Deri, Tŷ Capel, Garn Fawr, Ffordd Ddwgan, Ryd y Fferem a Llyged Corgi. Goferceu, Llanryddian, Tremarchog, Trenewi, Pandeirig, Dolgar, Garn Fawr, Pantebeidi, Trefeiog, a llefydd bob un ym Mhencaer.